All right, so we are starting with ratios, rates, and percentages, which is very exciting. So our first target is use ratio and rate reasoning to solve real-world problems involving ratios and rates. So first thing we need to do is you need to know what a ratio is. So a ratio is a comparison of two numbers. There are two different types of ratios. There's a part-to-part ratio and a part-to-whole ratio. And we use this part-part-whole diagram to help us visualize those parts and how they relate to the whole. So two parts make up a whole. So for example, number one, Miss Orr loves gemstones. She has 5 diamonds and 2 emeralds in her collection. Write a part to part and part to whole ratio for this collection. So the two parts, so I'm going to draw a box here, my part whole box. The two parts are the diamonds and the emeralds, and the whole is how many total gemstones she has. So she has 5 diamonds, so that's part, and 2 emeralds, that's another part. And if we add those together, that's going to make a whole. So what's 5 plus 2? It's 7. So if we write a part to part ratio for this collection, the ratio of diamonds to emeralds is 5 to 2. That would be a part to part. You could also write the ratio of emeralds to diamonds, that'd be 2 to 5. Order does matter. So if they say diamonds to emeralds, that means you have to put the number of diamonds first and emeralds next. And then if we want to write a part to whole ratio, we're going to relate our two parts. So it'll be 5 diamonds to 7 total gemstones, or 2 emeralds to 7 total gemstones. And I know that's kind of weird, but we're going to get into it and practice. So there are 3 ways to write a ratio. So you can write it like this. So actually, before I wrote it like this. So that's the ratio 1 to 2. You can also write it like 1 to 2. Or you can write it like a fraction. So those are the 3 ways you can write a ratio. All right, number 2. What's the ratio of Christmas trees to gingerbread cookies? So how many total items do we see? Let's do our whole first. So our whole is 1, 2, 3 trees, 5 trees, and 3 gingerbreads. So that's going to be 8 as our whole. It's 8 Christmas items. 3 of them are gingerbreads, and 5 of them are Christmas trees. So when it asks what's the ratio of Christmas trees to gingerbreads, we have to put Christmas trees first. So that means the ratio of Christmas trees is 5 to 3. 5 Christmas trees to 3 gingerbread cookies. If they had said, what's the ratio of gingerbread cookies to Christmas trees, we would have to flip that around and say 3 to 5. All right, number 3. There are 2 yellow flowers and 4 red flowers in a bouquet. So we got 2 yellow, 4 red. Write a part to part and part to whole ratio for the bouquet. So how many total flowers are there? We're just going to add together our 2 parts. So what's 2 plus 4? It's 6. So a part to part would be 2 to 4 or 4 to 2. A part to whole would be 2 to 6 or 4 to 6. Oh my, didn't mean to do that. Didn't even know I could do that. Number 4, there were 3 chocolate glazed donuts and 9 regular glazed donuts in the box. So 3 chocolate glazed and 9 just regular glazed. So if I do 9 plus 3, that's going to give me the whole. So how many total donuts do we have? We have 12 donuts. So if we write a part to part, it'll be 3 to 9 or 9 to 3. And a part to whole would be 3 to 12 or 9 to 12. So 3 chocolate glazed donuts to 12 total donuts, or 9 regular glazed to 12 total donuts. There are 5 blueberry muffins to 3 chocolate muffins in a package. So we got 5 blueberry and 3 chocolate chip muffins in a package, which makes for a total of 8 muffins in the package. So if I write a part to part and a part to whole, part to part would be 5 to 3 or 3 to 5. And a part to whole would be 5 to 8 or 3 to 8. There are 10 girls and 15 boys in the Jefferson Middle School band. So 10 girls, 15 boys. If you add them together, that would make 25. So that's our whole. That's how many total kids there are. So if we do a part to part, let's see how many more of these do we have. Okay. If we do a part to part, what would be a ratio that would work for that? And then write a part to whole. Number 7. Of the 100 students surveyed in 6th grade, 30 prefer bananas and 70 prefer apples. So they tell us the whole on this one. So there's 100 students and 30 of them like bananas and 70 like apples. So see if you can write a part to part and a part to whole ratio for that one. And then number 8. Emilio's vegetable garden consists of 5 tomato plants and 3 pepper plants. So 5 tomato, 3 pepper. And then see if you can figure out what the whole is. And then write me a part to part ratio and a part to whole ratio. And then you can say end of video 1 so that you know where you're at. So do those 3 problems on your own.